So Donna is going to come on live with us now. Hello there, she is. Donna, welcome. You look beautiful.
Hi,
Well,
Danielle.
wearing
Isn't it
red.
cool that we both decided to wear red today?
So good. So good. So tell me about your story. Tell everyone who's listening, what do you do and how was your life impacted by this decision and this year, actually?
Yeah, so very interesting. I'm an entrepreneur and I have two businesses. I have a traditional bricks and mortar, a gymnastics club, which was doing very, very well, and a network marketing business. And I had been doing well in that business too, promoted a couple of times, but I really wanted to level up. And my focus when I joined you, my story's different. I didn't do any master classes. I never saw anything of you at all. You and I just had one conversation, and I just intuitively knew this is where I needed to be. And I thought, when I joined you, and this coaching was going to get me to that next level in my network marketing business, but little did I realize the impact that decision had. My network marketing business did really well when I first joined. I had new clients, new consultants that joined. I was bonusing every month, and then the pandemic hit. And all of a sudden, my bricks and mortar business, the business that I had been building for the last 8 years, was all of a sudden in jeopardy. And I went into panic mode. And I thought, like, I was spiraling, I came, it was almost like it happened overnight. And person after person after person was calling me wanting a refund. I had just billed for a couple of really big programs, and I am like, what am I going to do? All of these people want their money. And I was panicking, and I thought, just stop for a second, Donna, stop, use the tools that you've been given, lean on the community, get the support. What is it you're going to do? And the moment I shifted my perception to, these people are taking money away from me, and I shifted it to, what's the exact opposite? How do I want to feel? What do I want to have happen? And I shifted to thinking, I get to give people money. I get to help them. And the next phone call I got when someone wanted their money back, I said, absolutely, I totally understand. And they were in such gratitude. They appreciated so much. It made me so emotional to know that I was helping them, because they too were suffering as well. And as soon as I took the shift off of me and I put it onto them, everything changed. My vibration went up. I was not dreading the calls. I was looking forward to the calls. I was feeling good about the calls. And yeah, that's where everything just changed for me with what was happening in my bricks and mortar.
Could you imagine if you didn't say yes and you didn't have the tools? Like, I know that there was a business across the street from you.
Yeah, very good friend. Yeah, a gym as well, but a fitness center. And not just them. In the plaza that I was in, there was two businesses that went out. But listening to their attitude was that they had no control, that it was going to happen, and that they were going to lose. And that thinking is what they got. They got exactly what they were thinking.
And they didn't know any different,
No.
right? So you said yes to this. So you had the tools, because that's one of the biggest gifts that this program gives. Lesson 5, when you understand how to use your mental muscles to stay in control and understand the control that you have,
Yeah.
I believe that lesson right there changed everything for me. And it sounded like it did for you.
And to go into that creation mode. So you and I had a great call, where you brainstormed with me on things that, maybe I wouldn't have thought of doing. I mean, I'm older, just turned 60 this year. And social media is not my forte. I didn't grow up with that. I didn't grow up with this technology. Even you saying, just go on Zoom, put yourself on hold. I'm like, I'm not worried about speaking. I'm worried about this all working. And, so here I am now making video content, uploading virtual content for my customers to watch, to see, to keep me relevant. It kept me moving and positive, and it kept people in my community knowing I was here. And I was so out of my comfort zone, but it was that support I had from you and from our community that I see every day, that got me through that awful feeling that you get in your stomach when you have to do something you're not used to doing. But that kept me going. And when we did open up, I grew huge, like 200%. People came back. They were grateful. They came back with such abundance. And so, and now we're back in that position again. We're shut down, but I'm looking at it from such a whole different perspective. I'm calm. I just know that it's going to be fine. It's going to be good no matter what happens. And and businesses don't define us,
Yeah.
right? So no matter what, I'm going to be great. It's going to be fine.
And I remember the call where we mastermind. And here's the thing for everyone listening, that's one of the benefits of the program, is that you have the mastermind. So you have that help, so that you're not alone in your business, and you'll get help. But what was so cool is I remember on that mastermind saying, Donna, if you go virtual, then you're going to attract a brand new market. Plus, you'll have everyone that was with you before. And so I remember, so that's the first time I heard 200%. So that's so amazing, because that's what we said would happen. And look,
And it did.
yeah, so cool. Thank you for joining today. Any last words for, anyone that's sitting on the fence or?
Yeah, I think what we've learned is, you don't need the money until you make the decision. And once you make the decision, and for me, it was a money thing too. Like, and I just looked at it as an investment in myself. That's coming back to me. And you touched a little bit about that. But the moment you make the decision you're going to do something, everything opens up. Ideas will come to you that's going to get you closer to what you want. It helped me with my business. It will help people to make that decision to come and join. Just make the decision to do it.
That's so cool. I like how you said it's that you saw it as an investment in you. So that return on that investment
Yeah.
is huge, because you're the best investment.
Mhm.
Like you're the person to make the investment on, right?
Yeah, and my business is thriving today. So imagine if if I didn't have this work, that rabbit hole I could have gone down, like my friends, my colleagues in my community. Oh, and I also just wanted to share, one more thing. 2020, when people say it was a terrible year, I had a great year. I was also awarded my town. I live in Bradford, Ontario. I was Bradford's Woman of Influence. And I also feel that this work and staying positive and being such a light for the community also, help with that too. So I
It's
just had
so,
to throw that in.
I was hoping you would share
Sharing that
that
win.
more. Yeah. Thank you so much, Donna.
Thanks,
I
Anne.
really appreciate your time. I know you're super busy. So thank you for being with me today and for blessing all of these people.
Thank you.
Thank you.